But yeah, we're playing as Herman Merman. And we are trying to figure out what to do here. So the puzzle as it stands is there's a guy in the front of the train who has an item that the kind of sleazy guy wants, and we need him to forge something for us to get into a particular room. And this all seems to be related to this kitchen here. We're kind of like slowly ruining the kitchen. I guess the kitchen needs to I'm assuming needs to be shut down. And then he'll go for a drink. And then we already know from the first portion of this game that that guy gets completely like blackout drunk on the rosebud drink. However, he won't drink it until he gets his food. So I'm assuming by getting rid of the food, he'll go for the drink. All systems are lining up towards this gas flow here, but we can't do it right now.
I'm not going to touch this while the grill is on.
See, I feel like we should do that, but butter? Do you want the butter?
I think I'll hang on to this for now.
Oh. Very good.
I'm not going.
Turn off the grill. Okay, well that worked out pretty nicely. I had kind of forgotten about
Fiametta, what have you done?
good animations. Nice.
I apologize, sir, but the kitchen is closed due to an incident.
I suppose it was too much to ask for a meal with a hint of imagination.
Would you care to order a drink instead?
I suppose I have no choice. Be gone.
Be gone. Yeah, I had forgotten about the tap over there. That was just kind of a see what happens thing. Because originally the other guy was like, why are you doing that? And then we would stop. So I was kind of like, I guess that's interesting. All right, cool. That was... Sometimes you just have to be slightly more awake than you were the night before playing it. We want to do the... Oh, right. Let's try to do the drink now.
Hello.
What'll it be?
That's it.
Talk to you later.
Okay. We must have to give him the recipe again.
I believe my guest is ready for his drink now.
Good evening, sir. One of your fellow passengers has kindly ordered a drink for you.
Fine. If I can't have a meal, I might as well have a drink.
Enjoy, sir.
Well, here's to a new libation. Rose was.
Oh, I see. Saw the item there. It's the magnet. Of course, gets used later on as well.
Ah, this must be what Don was looking for.
Cool.
I suspect the rosebud could put an elephant to sleep.
All right. This is Don's room. Let's give him the magnet, and we'll see what we had to do next.
Is this what you were looking for?
That's it! I can't believe you actually pulled it off. You know, I'm not gonna lie, I underestimated you. A deal's a deal, so, take this.
Everybody's got little vests, tons of pockets.
It's an excellent forgery. Donnie did a great job.
I'm curious what we're going to end up using the butter for. It's a very random item. Alright, cool. Let's use it. So this is forged list here.
I'll have to be quick.
Hey, no touching the list.
It won't happen again.
Nice. Okay.
Hello again.
Harmon, how's it going?
I was waiting for another puzzle with that, but no, we were good.
Can you check the guest list again?
Let's see. Sorry, you're not... Oh, wait. Herman Merman. It says it right here. Why didn't you say you were on the list already?
We must have both misread it.
That's odd. I'd swear it wasn't there before. Please, go right ahead, Mr. Merman.
Thank you.
I will. Okay. A little mirror. Okay, so singer, band members. It's like that's basically what we got. Okay, left to right.
Yes. Did you need something?
Do you know Mr. Liu? I'm looking for him.
Mr. Liu was here, all right. But he didn't stay long. What did you want with Mr. Liu?
I'm supposed to be keeping an eye on him.
You're spying on him. Well, listen, he probably wouldn't appreciate that. I'd keep that to yourself.
You didn't happen to see him doing anything nefarious?
No more than usual, I suspect. He's got charm, all right, but there's something underneath it all.
I just need to know, what was he doing here?
He said he needed to adjust something backstage. I didn't ask what.
He's gone, but I didn't see him leave.
Interesting.
I think he went backstage to adjust something. Probably slipped out when nobody was looking.
You're in Balboa Swing, right? Oh, I'm a huge fan.
Suzanne Goldschmidt, the Golden Canary.
Herman Merman, detective extraordinaire.
Always a pleasure to meet an admirer, detective. Just don't make me call security on you.
Detective extraordinaire.
I hear you're represented by Beverly Moore.
Indeed. You know, it was Moore's idea to pair me with Balboa Swing.
Is that so?
Mm-hmm. We've never sounded better.
That's the kind of shrewd business decision-making we can all get behind.
This is really bugging me. Look at this mirror. We're facing the right way, and then we're actually facing the left. Maybe that's intentional for some reason. I don't understand it yet, but it is a little bit weird.
Do you think more or less would represent me?
I don't know. Are you adequately talented?
I believe I meet the minimum requirements.
Oh, that's the spirit. Keep talking like that and you'll be a shoo-in.
Are you all right? What are those noises you're making?
Bah, bah. I'm just warming up the vocals.
Warming up?
It's part of my routine. Just your basic humming, lip trills, tongue twisters, that sort of thing. It usually works, but I'm not feeling it today. Hey, I've got an idea. Why not you try it with me? Oh, come on, don't be such a square. I need your help to warm up here.
It's not a mirror, it's an imposter. There's another Herman Merman. It's Merman Herman.
Fine. Let's do some Humming.
Humming.
Great, let's hum the arpeggio. Not bad, but it could use some work.
We could attempt lip trills, I suppose.
All right, watch and learn.
The number 2 merman.
Almost. You just need a bit of practice, that's all.
And we're doing it.
All right, let's try a tongue twister.
Okay, watch this. Unique New York, unique New York, unique New York. How much wood could a woodchuck chuck if a woodchuck could chuck wood? She sells seashells by the seashore. Pretty cool, huh? But it's not quite hitting the spot just yet. Do you know any good ones we could try?
Let's see, how about... Herman Merman and the Murmuring German?
Oh, fun. Herman Merman and the Murmuring German. Herman Merman and the Murmuring German. Yes, I like that one.
Nice. There you go.
I'll be leaving now.
See you around.
Weird, it fixed itself. That must be like a weird bug around that. The band. Game? Game? Okay. I think the game is stuck? Question mark? I can't seem to bring up the menu or anything. It's funny because it's not like necessarily stuck. You can see that like the train is moving and everybody's still animating, but they're like waiting for someone to say something. Okay. Well, we might have to roll back to the last save. Although I think there's autosaves in this. Yeah, line. Alright. We'll see where the autosave is. I think there's autosave. If not, we haven't played that much. Get into speedrun mode. That is one thing that we're good at. Maybe they're murmuring. Yeah, everybody's doing Herman Merman and the Murmuring German. Autosave. Okay. Okay. Not too bad.
Yes. Did you need something?
Do you know Mr.
Mister, what did you...
I'm...
Yours. I'd keep...
You did...
No more. He's got...
I just...
He said...
He's gone. You're it.
Suzanne...
Herman.
Always just a... Indeed.
Is that...
Just getting
That's
caught
the
up with these.
Do you think...
I don't know.
I believe...
Oh, that's...
This isn't too bad at
Are
least.
you warm?
Hey,
Mm.
oh, come...
Bye.
Great.
Mm-hmm. Wait.
All right. Oh,
Oh,
okay. You need... How much... She's pretty cool. Do you...
let's... Herman.
Oh, Herman, yeah.
I'll be leaving.
See you.
Okay. I might actually make a save here just in case. Nothing else out here, right? Alright.
Hello, gentlemen.
Okay, good.
Who's this guy?
No idea.
Hello,
Wasn't on the
gentlemen.
guest list.
Line.
I'm looking for someone. Did you see Mr. Liu come in here?
Jean? Yeah, he was here.
It said he needed to adjust something backstage. Can we help you with something?
Aren't you meant to be on stage right now?
That was the plan, right up until some drongo pinched our set list.
Is that so? I'm afraid I wouldn't know anything about that.
When we find that crook, I'm gonna show them the business end of my drumsticks.
Bloody oath.
Why would you need a set list in order to play?
It's the principle of the matter. We had the whole set finely tuned.
Every tune flowing into the next, it was pure enchantment.
What's the point of putting on a lesser performance? We'd rather not play at all.
Are you really not going to play any more music?
We'll probably get back up there. I just don't feel all that inspired right now.
We've been demoralized, that's what.
You said Mr. Liu was backstage.
He's probably making further adjustments. Everything's got to sound just right, you see. I heard Mr. Liu's been trying to win over Lady Unterwald for weeks.
He's got an eye for the details, that's for sure.
Why does Mr. Liu have access to the green room?
Mr. Liu's the bloke who got us the gig in the first place.
Recommended us to Lady Unterwald personally.
He's been pulling out all the stops to win her over.
He's a good sport, though. Even played a few rounds of knifey stab with us.
Better yet, he's awful at it.
He's lost so many times that he refuses to play now.
Knifey stab. Or excuse me, knifey stab.
Dare I ask what knifey stab is?
You don't know about knifey stab? Oh, it's a riot. You're looking at the reigning champ.
We sometimes call it the five-finger fillet.
So, it's a card game of sorts?
No, it's a little edgier than that.
What game are you playing now?
We're just playing a friendly game of poker.
It's gonna turn bloody unfriendly if you keep winning all these hands, eh?
Shh, I'm trying to concentrate.
How's the music business treating you?
Yeah, decent. We've got fans clamoring for more shows.
I'm glad we found Miss Goldsmith. She really tied our sound together.
We were piss poor before she arrived on the scene. Isn't that right, Suze?
No, it was nothing.
I'll leave you to your game.
See you around.
So we shouldn't give him the band list, huh?
I think I'll hang on to this for now.
Okay, so they're each individual. You notice this? Bassist, drummer, saxophone. Okay, I don't... Knife for stabby stab.
I wouldn't appreciate that.
Okay.
Are you leaving already?
I'm afraid I have other lines of inquiry.
Nah, why don't you play one round of knifey stab with us?
Come on, we haven't had a new player in a while.
Go on.
Fine.
Oh boy.
What
Here we
sort
go.
of game is it?
Here, I'll go first.
Don't want to mess up my blade.
You're playing with the big boys now. You better watch and learn.
Whoa, such speed!
Incredible control.
Pretty bold move as the bassist to be doing this.
Ha-ha! Not a scratch on me. All right, show us what you've got.
Ah! I think I've changed my mind.
Nah, go on, just give it a try.
Oh, so far, so good.
You're a natural.
It's easier than it looks.
A matter of time.
Blimey, it's gone in like a hot knife through butter.
Is that, blood? Ooh, I'm feeling a little woozy.
He's taken a tumble.
Somebody get the doctor.
Okay. Oh, part 4. Contributory negligence. All right, I didn't expect that to be how that particular bit ended, but I'm here for it.
Hold on, gentlemen. I think he's coming round.
Yes.
Take it easy there, Herman. You had a bit of a nasty hand injury.
Oh, what happened?
His hand. Poor thing. Not to worry, though. I brought you to the experts. We managed to get you all patched up. Here, take this hand cream. It's the good stuff. Loosens any cramps right up.
It also moisturizes.
Where am I?
No need to fret, Herman. You're in safe hands here. Although the members need their table back. There's a meeting starting soon.
Everyone, our meeting can now commence.
Oh, at last. I have much to discuss with you.
Jean?
Hold on, where's the hand idol?
What?
You know, the hand idol we use to signify that it's our turn to speak.
Silence! Sorry, I'm getting ahead of myself. Brother Jared speaks the truth. We cannot proceed without the hand idol.
It's bound to turn up somewhere. It couldn't have gone far.
I really must insist we press on. This issue with Lady Unterwald, it cannot wait.
We must be patient, John. The hand works in mysterious ways.
That's right.
So, you're all going to sit here and do nothing.
You know, I'm quite good at finding things. I may be able to assist.
Yes, that would be most appreciated.
Oh, we could ask the Keeper of Many Idols.
That's a grand idea.
Are you there, Keeper of Many Idols? Keeper of Many Idols, are you there? Brian!
Yes?
I shall inquire with Brian, the keeper of many idols.
Yes, very good.
Hi there.
Salutations. What do you think of the place? Pretty cool, huh? The name's Gretchen. I'm in charge of all the itinerary.
You need an itinerary? What does that entail?
Oh my goodness, what doesn't it entail? There's the 2-hour all-hands meeting on the candles. Somebody's got to maintain the weekly rota for the plumping up of the sofa cushions. And I didn't even mention the 5-fingered handshake of formality. We change that twice daily, you know.
Oh, I know.
So, wait a second. You just spend all your time in meetings?
You really think we should just light up a bunch of candles without having a long meeting about it beforehand? Has everyone rolled up their sleeves? What's the consistency of the wax? Are we absolutely sure there's nothing flammable nearby?
How'd you end up in the Order of Idle Hands?
Honestly, when I got here, there was no structure at all. I mostly joined out of pity. I've got a production background, so if there's a chart or a spreadsheet involved, sign me up. I also double as the fire marshal. Can't be too careful around all these open flames.
Indeed. I have some questions about the missing hand idol. Do you remember what the idol was made of?
Okay, lots of info here.
The idol. The Unterwald idol was pretty fancy, but I couldn't tell you what it was made of.
Can you recall what gesture the idol was making?
I don't remember it being an offensive gesture. Does that help?
I suppose it narrows it down. Was there a quote on the idol?
There was. It was something involving the Unterwalds.
That's all the help I need right now.
Okay. I guess this is going to be tougher than I expected.
Don't be a stranger.
Let's go talk to Brian, Keeper of the Many Idols.
Brian, isn't it?
What's it to you, outsider?
Outsider?
Did you gain entrance to our sanctum honorably, with the 5-fingered handshake of formality?
I think I was unconscious when the doctor dragged me in here.
Well, that makes you an outsider.
What are all these idols for, anyway?
Each one of these idols has a purpose. We use them to keep things orderly. We have strict protocols, and we follow the rules here. Something an outsider like you wouldn't know about, of course.
Of course.
What's all this talk of a handshake?
You don't know about the handshake? What is the point of me guarding that curtain all day if they're going to let people in who don't even know about the handshake?
If you taught me the handshake, would I still be an outsider?
Well, the handshake gets changed every few hours. Besides, you're here now.
Fair enough.
Are you sure you don't want to teach me the handshake?
They'll just change it in a few hours. I'd rather not waste my time.
Ooh, okay.
I
Here
heard
we go.
you're the keeper of idols. I need a specific one.
Look, there are a lot of idols back here. If you can narrow it down, I might be able to find what you're looking for.
Okay.
Do you remember the gesture the idol was making?
Something not offensive. Peace sign.
I believe the gesture was a peace sign.
All right. I'll keep that in mind. We still need to be sure we have the right idol. Was there an inscription on it?
To do some interviewing here. Junebug, we know, is kind of related to the Unterwald thing, right?
Dedicated to my beloved wife, my dear Junebug.
Let's see here.
We saw that on the train,
Nothing
right?
but junk in this pile.
The peace sign is a bit of
Nope.
a guess, but peace is probably not offensive to most.
No,
All right.
that's not it. No luck, I'm afraid. I had a look, but I can't find an idol that matches your description. Perhaps you've misremembered some of the details.
Almost certainly. Also, misremembering. Let's just call it what it is. I'm guessing.
Jared, is it?
Brother Jared, custodian of the Silken Palms. I'm entitled to a little respect around here, thank you very much.
Fair enough.
What does a custodian of the Silken Palms do?
It's my job, nay, my sacred duty, to ensure that all members' hands are thoroughly moisturized.
Ah, I wish I could unhear that information.
As you can tell, it's not a duty I take lightly. Nothing but moist palms all around.
Please stop saying moist. How'd you get roped into joining this secret society?
I was in it originally to help keep the company on track, you know. But over time, we got a bit hung up on the helping hands theme.
You're saying it all got rather heavy-handed?
Exactly. The next thing I know, we're talking secret handshakes, the best hand creams, cuticle care, the works. I'm way too far down this rabbit hole to climb out now.
I have some questions about the hand idol.
Of course, I'll try to help as best I can.
Do you remember what the idol was made of?
Oh, you mean the Lady Unterwelt idol? Well, it was definitely silver. Or was it solid gold? Oh dear, it's been too long, I'm afraid.
Okay, so metal. We can kind of maybe say metal.
Can you recall what gesture the idol was making?
Well, it was certainly a hand gesture.
Can you recall any specifics?
Certainly.
Sorry, pal. If you moisturize enough hands, they all kind of blur together.
Okay.
Was there a quote on the idol?
A quote? Yes, there was definitely something sentimental about it.
Okay. I feel like...
That's all the help I need right now.
Sorry, I couldn't be more helpful.
Talk to you later. I have to go.
The Junebug thing is definitely the answer.
I suspect the Rosebud could put an elephant to sleep.
Herman, how can I help?
What can you tell me about the missing idol?
It's modeled after Lady Unterwald's own hands. I remember that much.
Okay.
We haven't convened a formal meeting for some time, but I'm sure it'll turn up.
Is there anything else you can tell me about the missing idol?
Let's see. I remember the idol feeling heavy in my hands.
A metal.
There was definitely some weight to it.
Some sort of metal. Writing that down.
What is this place exactly?
We are the Order of Idle Hands.
The name is appropriate. you can't get anything done.
Now, Mr. Liu, we're all trying our best.
The Order of Idle Hands?
Think of us as the guiding hand of the Underworld Empire.
Listen, I don't do cults. Not again. Not after the last time.
We exist only to protect Lady Underwald's interests and actively work to keep things running smoothly.
I see. It all seems a bit, theatrical?
Yes, well, admittedly, we might have got a bit carried away.
What does Lady Unterwald think of the Order?
We decided it would be best if Lady Underwald stayed unaware of our activities.
Don't you think all this subterfuge risks undermining her?
I want to be clear that Lady Underwald still runs the show. We only wish to point her in the right direction. I took a risk bringing you here, Detective. I trust that you can be discreet for all our sakes.
What's Jean Liu doing here?
John is one of us, or at least he was. I thought he'd left our order some time ago.
Oh, interesting.
Regardless, he's called for a formal meeting and we must abide.
Okay.
Never mind.
See you around, Detective.
Hello.
Ah, our latest recruit. Putting yourself to good use.
What can you tell me about the Keeper of Many Idols?
Brother Brian, he has a good eye for detail. We put him on security most nights. He seems to enjoy it. We like to keep him busy, you see.
How'd you end up as the leader of a secret society?
Same as all the other secret societies. We took a vote.
I have some questions about the hand idol.
Yes.
Fire away.
Do you remember what the idol was made of?
Let me think. Some sort of metal, was it? No, that's not right. You know, the same guy who made the idol also sculpted the Unterwald bust.
Okay.
You mean the statues I've seen around the train?
I wouldn't be surprised if they used the same material.
Okay, we'll check with the artist then.
Can you recall what gesture the idol was making?
Ah, I remember it being a majestic pose.
Majestic.
I always thought it captured Lady Unterwald perfectly.
I don't suppose you remember the quote on the idol?
I think it was something sappy. Was it something about family?
That's all the help I need right now.
Very well. Anything else?
I think that is it.
I should be leaving now.
Farewell.
Farewell.
Mr. Liu.
How can I be of assistance?
What can you tell me about the missing idol?
I'm afraid the whereabouts of this idol eludes me. I don't recall seeing it before. You should know I think this whole thing is completely absurd, if that's any consolation.
Not particularly. What's going on with you and Lady Unterwald?
It is my intention to take ownership of the Unterwald Empire. I believe this is in everyone's interest, including Lady Unterwald.
How would selling the business benefit Lady Unterwald?
It's my understanding that the Unterwald Empire is suffering from financial difficulties. I'll reveal more once our meeting begins, but I'd be more than willing to take it off her hands.
So, it's purely all business with you and Lady Unterwald?
Well, I assure you that's none of your concern.
Am I to understand you're a member of the Order of Idle Hands?
It's true. I was once an active member of the Order. I thought we were doing necessary work, but it soon devolved into secret handshakes and petty rituals. Eventually, all this bureaucracy seemed to prevent anything from being achieved.
I assume the bureaucracy hasn't improved.
No, it's worse.
That's all I need to know right now.
Sure.
Okay, let's head out.
Greetings!
Don't push your luck, pal.
I should be going.
Try this guy. You guys are kind of funny.
Excuse me.
Buzz off, kid.
My mistake.
All right. Where's the artist? Here. Okay. This guy should have an answer.
Greetings! How can I help you, monsieur? Do you have a preferred artistic medium?
I prefer the canvas, but these hands have also sculpted many things. If you take the time to look around, you'll find many of my pieces aboard this train. Of course, I'm not always at liberty to discuss them.
Okay.
I have to go.
I bid you.
It's not very helpful. Maybe I have to look at one. No, that or maybe it's just kind of like, oh, it's an artist. Maybe it's like clay. We were supposed to assume it's clay because it's sculpted. We'll have a look at this one.
Bust of Lady Unterwald. Oh, there's a small engraving at the base.
Go ahead.
Lady J. Unterwald, heiress of the Unterwald Empire. George Unterwald, a loving husband, gone, but not forgotten. Ah, I believe this is Lord Unterwald, the late husband of Lady Unterwald.
Trust me, I've got a system.
That's what they all say.
Okay. Maybe this is simpler than I'm making it out to be. Like, we talked to everybody here. I guess we just try a couple combinations.
Hello, Brian.
Yes, outsider.
Any luck finding that idol? I'm still looking for it.
Like I said, we've got a lot of idols back here. If you can narrow it down, I might be able to find what you're looking for. Do you remember the gesture the idol was making?
I've heard it was a fist raised in anger.
All right. I'll keep that in mind.
That's the piece we don't really
We still
know.
need to be sure we have the right idol. Was there an inscription on it?
Dedicated to my...
Try that.
Let's... I don't even know what this thing is. Nope. Nope. Nada. That's not it either.
So many idols.
What's that doing here? No luck, I'm afraid. I had a look, but I can't find an idol that matches your description. Perhaps you've misremembered some of the details.
I must have. And oh, we have hand cream.
It's a highly moisturizing hand repair cream for dry, cracked, and injured hands.
Okay. I guess that's gonna have to come come in handy at some point. Hmm. So that's the plaque. I feel confident about it because I don't really know why else we'd need some of those pieces there.
Can I help you, Herman?
Do you know where your hand is?
I should get back to it.
Mm-hmm.
The door is bolted shut.
I don't know what room that is. I mean, maybe the guy will talk about it now that I've looked at it.
Doesn't that thing go?
Hurry!
Wait,
You
what
have
happened?
to help me. My boys are lost in the ventilation system. I could direct them back with my horn, but I'd need some sort of mouthpiece.
Doesn't that thing go in your ear?
Hurry! My boys have no sense of direction.
Like, clicked on that on an accident. Right, lost in the ventilation system. I assume that's in here somewhere. Or not. Yeah, I was not expecting that.
Greetings! How can that... I have to go now. I bid you adieu. I think I'll have... How's the script so far?
Kind of weird. Dirk Chiselton hasn't made an appearance yet.
Okay, huh. So, I guess I need to also deal with the twins? Or in the ventilation?
Hello there!
Sorry, I'm not buying whatever it is you're selling.
Greetings.
You're not with the tax office, are you?
Certainly not!
I'm glad we could assist each other today.
Okay. That is all we have there. Trying to remember.
Hello? Is someone there?
Sorry! Wrong room! Ha!
Arthur.
Hello? I guess nobody's home. It's a luggage. It's the entrance to the pantry. Canister.
Okay. So we've got an empty gas canister. We can't pick it up, but
Canister routes gas to the stove, but it seems empty.
is that a thing that I need to? Is that a problem I have now? That is the question.
I've concocted the world's spiciest soup. I guess those oysters won't be shucked anytime soon.
Somewhat out of order. Yeah. I do like kind of the differing perspectives in the timeline. It's kind of cool.
Ah, the late hut.
Okay.
It's a bust of Lady Heiress.
Nothing hiding in here.
Hello?
Can't use this to get in here, right?
No!
It looks like it only goes to the fuse box, but fuse box is not
Hello?
a possibility here.
Guess... I'm not.
Okay, no travel pamphlets yet. Someday, maybe. Huh.
Hello.
Just the usual with you?
What'll it be?
Did Mr. Liu come back in here?
Sean, he was here earlier. Didn't stay long. Seemed to ask a lot of questions about Lady Untervald.
What kind of questions?
Her likes.
Okay, we've already had this.
That's it.
Talk to you.
Okay.
Anyone else caught sight of that suave businessman aboard?
No, pray tell.
He goes by Jean. I heard he was a property magnate.
No. Apparently, he's an oil man.
Well, consider my interest thoroughly piqued.
It's an oil man.
Hello again.
Nope, okay.
Go right ahead, Herman.
He's back. There he is. Back for more, are you?
Hey, get over here.
How's the paw holding up? All good?
A little sore, but fine, all things considered. May I join you?
Of course. Take a seat.
Uh-oh.
Are you still not performing on stage?
We'll probably get back up there eventually.
I'm still feeling mighty demoralized, personally.
Your true blue determination was truly inspiring, however.
Are you saying I managed to inspire you?
Too right. Took that knife like a champ. Barely batted an eye before you passed out. Say, I reckon a new song's a brewing.
Yeah, I can feel it.
A song about my bravery, you mean?
Yeah, nah, listen, fellas. How about Butterfinger Blues?
That's not bad. I was thinking Gutter Blade Groove.
Ah, Slippin' Steel Symphony.
Yeah, now you're talking.
How's that song coming along?
The creative juices are flowing now.
It definitely has legs. I can see the potential.
Yeah, right. It's gonna be a ripper of a song.
Where did you learn about knifey stab?
From me mum, of course. We used to play it all the time back home. It was a riot. A real bonding moment, you know? Would you believe that's the first time anyone's got hurt playing knifey stab?
I do find that hard to believe.
Yeah, honest. Just a couple of scratches here and there, of course.
Do you have any leads on your missing set list?
Not yet, but we'll find them.
Don't worry. They always return to the scene of the crime.
I'll leave you to your game.
See you around.
Oh, it's you again.
What's next for Balboa Swing?
I don't put an awful lot of faith in planning myself. More often than not, it seems you'll just end up disappointed. I'm happy to keep making hay while the sun shines.
Fair enough. It's happened again.
Do you think you could put in a good word for me with Beverly Moore?
I can certainly try. She's not so easily persuaded. I think she prefers to go with her gut.
Are you going to sing yet?
I'll sing all right, but I need my boys on stage with me. When do you think you'll be ready, boys?
Sorry, Suze. We're still fuming about our missing set list.
Looks like it's gonna be a while.
I'll be leaving now.
See you around.
It's nothing interesting. Somebody on staff must have made a these alas. I'm a little too familiar with how sharp this blade is.
I didn't realize we picked up that knife as well.
It's a highly moisturizing hand repair cream for dry, cracked, and injured hands.
What the heck? Okay.
Hi there!
Salutations.
I have... That's all. I should go.
Don't be a stranger.
We must have to do something with the artist?
It's the napkin that I grabbed from the bar. Half a slab of unsalted butter. I think it's slowly melting in my pocket. I'm a little too familiar with how It's a kitchen plunger. Great for unblocking clogged sinks. Greeting.
Nothing new there.
Talk to you later.
See your... Hammond, how can I...
Never mind.
See you...
Hello. Ah. I should...
Yeah, I don't know if we have anything else. This is so weird.
Hello.
Yes.
Any luck finding that idol? I'm still looking for it.
Like I said, we've got a lot of idols back here. If you can narrow it, do you remember?
I'm not sure.
Let me know when you have all the details.
Hello.
Yes.
Any luck?
Like if you can, do you?
Alright, we'll try this, I guess.
Crossing its fingers for luck.
All right. I'll keep that in mind. We still need to be sure we have...
Dedicated to my beloved wife, my dear Junebug.
Let's see.
I mean, the fact that we have what I think is the correct
Nope. Nada.
inscription
That's not it either.
kind of suggests that we can find,
That's not it.
like, there's some sort of piece here that we can discover out there in the wild.
No luck, I'm afraid. I had a look, but I can't find an idol that matches your description. Perhaps you've misremembered some of the details.
It's a majestic hand signal.
Hi there.
Right, this is what you said here.
I have some... Can you recall what gesture the idol was making?
I don't remember it being an offensive gesture.
I suppose...
Okay, not offensive, and I think the word of majestic I wrote down.
That's all. I should...
Don't be a stranger. I'd rather...
And cream. I mean, are there any other like statues out here at all? Because it looks like it's just those two, and of course they don't have hands. This side of the area is pretty busted up. Like, I don't know if we need to do anything with the gas container.
The magnification is very strong.
Ooh. Hmm.
Ah, the late. Nope. Ah, the
Do I
late.
have to like chip off some of it or something, maybe?
That doesn't.
Investigate it closer. Let her open it. Kind of a tough one here. Can we put water in our cup?
Nope. Nope.
Okay. Double nope. Double nope. And then this still doesn't work.
This lockpick probably only has one use. I want to make sure I'm using it wisely.
It's funny that they kind of signpost that one. Is there just a briefcase sitting here?
What do we have here?
How many times have I walked by that? Too many. Kind of blended in with the floor. Okay, so we got an item of some kind here. A surgical spirit.
It's a powerful cleaning solvent. This stuff would remove pretty much anything.
Cleaning solvent. A cleaning solvent. Okay. I don't remember there being anything dirty. But that's helpful, I guess. I'm gonna just kind of try some silly things and see if they stick here, just because we have it.
No.
Cleaning solvent. We maybe need to help out the shoe shiner, maybe?
I think I'll hang on to this for now. Greetings! How can I have to...
Cleaning solvent.
That doesn't work. That doesn't... Hello, go!
Talk from across the room there. Very nice.
You have to help me. My boys are lost in the ventilation system. I could direct them back with my horn, but I'd need some sort of mouthpiece.
Doesn't that thing go in your ear?
Hurry! My boys have no sense of direction.
Okay, so I misunderstood that. She needs a mouthpiece. I don't know if I really have anything that's suitable. Use this plunger.
I think I'll hang on to this for now.
Mouthpiece.
I think I'll hang on. I think I'll hang.
Sheesh. The plot thickens a little bit, huh? Anything I'm missing in here?
There's
nothing to flush. Can we get rid of the set list so that these people don't
No!
don't hurt us?
There's no...
I guess not. Boy, this is a tough one. This is a very tough puzzle.
Can I help?
Nice.
Okay, nothing still for her. Doesn't look like the train is selectable.
You have
deal,
to
yeah.
help. I could direct them back with my horn.
Doesn't that
I need
Hurry.
some sort of mouthpiece. On a badge?
What do you think of this?
Am I supposed to be impressed?
Okay, we can just show our badge to people. That's kind of cool. You want some hand cream?
I'd rather.
Yeah, I don't know what we would use as a mouthpiece here. Dashing something out of the stick of butter. Maybe the cup? Paper cup?
They wouldn't appreciate that.
Could we... like this with the knife, you know what I mean? We kind of like cut a
No.
hole in it. Or something like that.
Nope. They wouldn't.
Okay. Seemed like a good idea. For a sec, at least. Why are there 2 hit spots here, I wonder?
Greeting. How can I help? I have to. I bid.
Kid, artist. Are these both artists?
How can I? I have to. I bid. Greeting. How can I?
That's weird, huh?
I have to go. I bid.
I thought that that might have been like a missed hotspot for me, but it doesn't look like that's the case. I'm kind of just inch along here and make sure I'm not forgetting. I'm not missing more than just the briefcase that I've been around a couple times. But this appears to be kind of as expected here, honestly. I am a little stumped on this.
That.
A little soup. Oh, we did it.
I've concocted the world's spiciest soup. That doesn't work.
So what? This is the part of the game where I'm kind of like, I have all of these items and I keep finding more items that I can get, but none of them seem to be assisting me in any sort of way. They just keep getting weirder and weirder.
They wouldn't.
Want some soup?
I think I'll.
Like, who wants the soup? I didn't know people wanted soup. Does anyone want some soup? You want some soup? Mr. Masson?
Ooh, I shouldn't inflict further torment upon the man unless absolutely necessary. I'd rather keep.
Like we're Simon the Sorcering a little bit, where it's like, oh, amazing, we did the one thing here. Now what do we have now? Oh, it's another obscure item. The only thing that it seems like we can really do here
I'd rather.
is show it to Mr. Bassan, and he's like, yeah, no, I'm not gonna do that. Would you like some soup?
I'd rather.
Would you like some
They
soup?
would.
Boom, boom, boom.
I'd rather. They wouldn't.
Ah.
Nope.
Surgical spirit.
Powerful cleaning solvent. This stuff would remove pretty much anything.
Remove anything.
No.
It will remove things. Maybe I'm thinking cleaning, but really I should be like, what do I need to remove? The problem is I just don't really have... I have much to work off of here. No soup?
Nope.
This is a tough puzzle.
Hello. Well, I'm a little unsure on how to proceed.
Have you tried the Dirk Chiselton hotline? You can call via the onboard telephones if you're stuck.
Call Dirk Chiselton for help? I'm not sure if I could stomach that.
Suit yourself.
A libation would be tempting, but I'm afraid not.
I get it. No drinking on the job.
I'll need to keep my wits about me if I'm to solve this case.
Case?
Ah! That's enough chatting for now.
Talk to you later.
Okay.
I don't think I'll need another one. Hello there.
Sorry, I'm not buying whatever it is you're selling.
I'd rather keep it. They wouldn't approve.
No, Dirk Chiselton is just in this one. Really the only, like, I guess... I'm trying to think. Who was... I mean, Herman Merman was in it. Arthur. Lady Unterwald. The twins. A version of Dawn. And I think a version of the singer. I think we're all in it. Otherwise, I think it was, that was pretty much it, I think. Everybody else is new. I do love Herman Merman's hatred of Dirk Chiselton, though.
Hello, Brian.
Hello, Brian.
Yes, outsider.
I have to go.
I'll be keeping an eye.
Would you like some...
I think I'll hang on to this for now.
Would you like the cleaner? Would you like some butter? Do, 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 do.
My own private quarters, room 304.
Ah, our latest recruit. Putting yourself to good use.
I have some questions about the hand idol.
Fire away.
What's funny is, like, do you remember what the idol was made of? Like, we don't even get that question from Brian. Like, am I just supposed to find the idol, I guess?
Can you recall what gesture the idol was making?
Ah, I remember it being a majestic pose. I always thought it captured Lady Unterwald perfectly.
That's all the help I need right now.
Very well. Anything else?
I should be leaving now.
Farewell.
Oh.
How odd. There's a section here that looks like it's been altered. How
A smudge. Would you say a smudge needs a cleaning?
I'll need something to apply this with.
Okay. Before I do this, is this... I guess... Oh, I would have never noticed that. Alright, let's do it. Good thing there's hotspot highlighting.
Underneath this painting. Uh-oh, it's looking a little smeary. Ah, I should be able to fix it.
Oh.
Oh dear. Oh. Aha! In this version of the painting, Lady Unterwald is performing a hand gesture. It might be the same one I'm looking for.
Gesture.
So, Lady Unterwald originally held out a single finger in this painting. I wonder why they'd paint over it.
Okay, let's try that. Let's see what happens.
Hello, Brian.
Yes, outsider.
I guess maybe he'll find like two that look like this, and we have to pick the one or something like that, I guess.
Any luck find?
Like it? If you can narrow it, do you remember?
Single finger being held out.
It was a single finger being held out.
All right. I'll keep that in mind.
Good.
We still need to be sure we have the right idol. Was there an inscription on it?
So again, I think it's this one.
Dedicated to my beloved wife, my dear Junebug.
But that could be wrong for all we know, too.
Here. I don't even know what this thing is. Nope. Nothing but junk in this pile.
Gonna be very disappointed when he doesn't find it.
What's this?
There we go. Okay. I was gonna say, come on.
Aha! I think I've got it.
Oh, you found it?
Have a look. The all-hands meeting idol. It's exactly as you described.
Thanks.
Took a bit of searching, I tell ya. It had fallen behind a few pallets of industrial-grade moisturizer.
Cool. Okay, we've got it.
It's an idol, no doubt modeled after Lady Unterwald's own hand. I found the hand idol you were looking for.
You have? Let me have a look. Yes, I remember now. This is the one. Good news, everyone. We can finally get down to business.
Let's go.
Jean, would you care to begin?
Finally. Ladies and gentlemen, I'm afraid time is of the essence. We cannot procrastinate while Lady Unterwald's estate hangs in the balance.
What do you mean?
It is known that Lady Unterwald has driven her own family mad with paranoia, to the point where they openly conspire against her. It has come to my attention that the Unterwald estate is approaching insolvency. I have offered to buy Lady Unterwald out, but she rebuffs me at every turn. I need to know I have the support of this order to do what needs to be done.
This is all grave news, Jean, but as you know, we only offer a nudge in the right direction. We're not here to force Lady Unterwald's hand.
Lady Unterwald is compromised. If we do not move swiftly, there won't be an empire to preserve.
I propose we deliberate on this information and put forth a proposal in the coming weeks.
What?
All those in favor?
Aye.
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 And all those against?
Nay! Nay, I say. We must act now.
What is the doctor
I
doing?
believe the eyes have it.
He's not even a member of the order.
Irrelevant, Jean. The rules state that everyone present can cast a vote.
Well, what about the drunkard? Does he not get a say? Your decision isn't final until everyone has cast their vote.
Yes, I suppose you're right. Mr. Masson, what say you?
Was that for or against?
I couldn't tell.
Well then, I'm afraid we're deadlocked until our friend here can cast his vote.
Once again, your petty rules prevent you from achieving anything.
Well, I have to sober him up now? Is that what we're doing here?
It's a highly moisturizing hand repair. I've soaked the napkin in turpentine.
Is the soup gonna wake you up? Spicy soup?
This should get you talking again.
Okay, now we can. Nope.
I suspect the rosebud could put an elephant to sleep.
But I gave you my soup. What? What happened to my soup?
I suspect the...
Alright, I guess I get some more soup, but maybe I did that wrong. To the kitchen. And yeah, I was really under the impression that we were not going to, get that correctly there. Like, we weren't gonna get the idol. I was like... Because then I was like, maybe it's just like a weird sort of thing that we happened to find the inscription beforehand, and like, it was just by chance that that's there again, but it's the wrong answer. Poured it in his glass. Okay. Need to dump it on him? Give spicy soup to Mr. Masson.
This should get you talking again. Hello.
How can...
I'd like to
Okay,
initiate
yeah.
another emergency vote.
I guess he drinks when
Once
this
again,
happens.
I must stress the time-sensitive nature of our decision.
Very good. All those in favor?
Aye.
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 And all those against?
Nay.
Mr. Masson?
Nice.
Aye. The eyes have it.
No!
It seems we have come to an agreement. Sorry, Jean. We'll do things by the book here.
I've tried things your way, but it is clear my efforts here have been fruitless. I see now I must take matters into my own hands.
Well, That sounded ominous.
My word. I'll catch up with him before he does anything rash.
Moving. Aye. Can we pick up his jacket? No. It appears not. I guess we'll follow? By all.
You! Where have you been?
I'm sorry.
You said you're a detective, right?
I said I'm a novelist. I write detective novels.
That's close enough. I need your assistance, detective novelist.
What's the problem?
It's my boys! I sent them to eavesdrop, repair that ventilation system. But they haven't come back.
They're stuck inside the ducts?
I could direct them back with my horn, but I blew it out last time. I should have known they'd get lost in there.
You need me to fix your hearing horn?
Get those musician friends of yours to have a look at it. They're always blowing into their brass instruments. They'll know what to do.
Doesn't this thing go in your ear? I'm not so...
Please hurry. My boys. They have no sense of direction.
It's kind of odd, or an odd choice, or maybe it's a bug that like you had that conversation earlier, like we were already aware that they were stuck in the ventilation thing, and I guess you're just supposed to ignore it. It's really weird, but all right. Makes sense to go to the band, so.
Can't you get this hearing horn fixed yourself?
Don't you think I tried that already? That upstart stage manager wouldn't let me through. I saw your name has made it onto the guest list, however.
How does repairing the horn help your boys?
Well, no doubt they've gotten into some pointless argument again. Blowing into this horn is the only way to break their endless back and forth. Otherwise, they'll just bicker indefinitely.
Why did you send your boys into the ventilation system?
I don't have to explain myself to you. They were merely attempting some minor repairs.
Are you sure you didn't send them in there to eavesdrop?
Oh, I've been a terrible mother. But I needed to know what my dear sister's intentions were. It goes directly over her quarters. I'm sure they'd be able to hear something. Or perhaps I've been too hard on them. They're emotionally stunted, after all.
I'm sure they'll be able to figure it out themselves.
Now isn't the time for jokes, Detective. Please hurry. My boys, they have no sense of direction.
How can I repair this hearing horn?
Weren't you listening? I blew out the mouthpiece on my horn, so I can't call my boys back. Get those musician friends of yours to have a look at it.
You mean Balboa Swing?
They're always blowing into their brass instruments. They'll know what to do.
Brass instruments, isn't it? A drummer, a bassist, and a saxophone? A woodwind, technically.
I'll see what I can do.
If we're really nickel and diamond here.
Find me when you're done.
All right. To the band. How did she make it back before we did? Did you see that? She was here before we came back. We blew right by her. Blew the doors off of her.
It's the horn that Arista instructed me to repair. I'd rather keep it. I'd rather keep it.
Super weird. Okay.
May I join you?
Of course. Take a seat.
Cancel my pre-order.
It's broken.
Crikey. Is this a hearing aid?
It seems to produce a sound regardless.
Not anymore. Check out the reed on this. It's knackered, mate.
Now it's a reed?
I reckon you'll need a replacement reed.
So it is a woodwind?
Do you have a spare? It's rather urgent.
I've only got the one, and I need it for my sax.
I'm so confused.
Couldn't I just borrow the reed? I'll bring it back.
You know it goes in your mouth, right? I don't think so.
Tell you what, how about another round of knifey stab?
I don't think that's such a good idea.
If you can beat me at knifey stab stab, we'll hand it over.
Byron, what about my sax? I need it.
The man said it was urgent, and we're not using it right now.
Okay.
I accept your challenge. Let's play knifey stab stab.
Good on you, mate. Did you bring the knife back? It was embedded in your hand last I saw it.
Not to worry. I have it right here.
As the reigning champ, I'll go first.
Do we have to like mess with the knife, I guess?
Watch and learn.
Whoa, such speed.
Incredible control.
I'd like to see you beat that.
All right, here goes nothing.
I can't believe we're gonna do it again.
You'll have to do better than that.
That was even slower than last time.
If I can't win playing by their rules,
Yeah.
it's time to mix things up.
Was waiting for that, huh?
I'll leave you to your game.
See you around.
I'm a little too familiar with how sharp this blade is.
Do we need to make it duller? Is that the idea here?
It's a highly moisturizing hand.
Moisturize it?
No.
Okay, thank you for the arpeggios. Butter? Little butter on that? Tasty. Is the butter what we need?
May I join you?
Of course. Take a seat.
I'd like a rematch.
Back for more, eh? You must really want that mouthpiece. Did you bring the knife back? Watch and learn.
Whoa,
Oh, this guy like
such
stab
speed.
himself because it's covered in butter?
Incredible control.
She's a slippery one. I'd like to see you beat that.
There's
All right,
more?
Here goes nothing.
There's more to it? Okay.
You'll have to do better than that.
Oh, unlucky, mate. Better luck next time.
If I can't win playing...
Yeah, I
I'll
know
leave you.
Herman.
See you around.
Where? Really butter it up.
I'm a little too familiar with how sharp this blade is.
Okay, so what can we...
No.
A super blade? Torn doll?
Nope.
Or like stick some junk to it? Okay, what the heck do we need to do now? We need some sort of extra something. For this knife. But what?
I guess so.
Wash it off.
No.
Get it all oystery. Little dip in there. No.
No. It's the entrance. Hello, Brian.
Yes, outsider.
Mr. Liu seemed fairly upset back there.
I wouldn't read too much into it.
You're not concerned?
He's probably just gone off to sulk somewhere.
I have to go.
I'll be...
Anything else new?
Hi there. Salutations.
Oh.
Mr. Liu seems quite irate at the order.
A little
What
bit more
happened?
Oh, he's probably just stewing over the sandwiches we bring in for lunch. You know, those mini sandwiches with the crusts cut off. He couldn't stand them.
Mr. Liu disagreed with you over sandwiches?
It's not like I made them personally. You should have heard him. It ruins the structural integrity of the sandwich, Gretchen. That's where all the flavour and texture is, Gretchen. It was all downhill from there, really.
What's Mr. Liu so impatient about?
Oh, don't mind him. He just expects everything to go his way all the time.
We can't go rushing around meddling in Lady Undervold's affairs. There are long-established, extremely slow processes we must abide by.
I should go.
Don't be a stranger.
Greetings. What's Mr. Liu so impatient about?
Oh, don't mind him. He just expects everything to go his way all the time.
I should probably follow
John
him,
is
I
a
guess.
man of action, but we have processes in place for a reason.
I thought John raised some rather urgent points.
I agree, but we can't go barreling in there and meddling with Lady Unterwald's affairs. It's much better to take a deliberate, more thought-out approach.
Talk to you later. I have to go.
See you around.
Hello.
How can I be of assistance?
Aren't you worried about Mr. Liu?
He did seem pretty irate. I hope he doesn't do anything rash. Farewell.
Alright. Like, maybe he drops an item. I mean, it looks like we can't pick up his coat, which, like, I really want to click on, but it doesn't seem to have a hotspot. Oh, here we go.
Yes, Hermann?
Can you hear what they're arguing about?
I'm not sure. It's too muffled. Jan seemed very angry, though. It can't be anything good.
Do you think Lady Unterwald is all right in there?
Oh, she can hold her own. That's for certain. It's not the first time she's had to put Jan in his place.
Did you try knocking on the door?
No, I don't want to get in between them. Perhaps we should just see how this plays out.
I need to get in there. Is there any other way?
Not that I can think of. Unless you fancy climbing through the window.
Well, there's no way I'm doing that. I'll be right back.
So is this whole thing just a weird way of getting us the horn so that we can listen to the conversation through the wall?
I'd rather...
Like, was the stabby stab thing
I'm stuck! Village narrows too much. We can't get through.
There's nothing in there to flush.
I'm beginning to feel lightheaded.
Nope.
Alright, well... Alright, maybe not, I guess.
Have you
I'll...
just
Hello again.
Go right.
Yes? Did you need something?
I really need that mouthpiece.
Well, you're not winning on skill alone. Looks like you'll need to elevate your chances.
I'll be leaving now.
See you around.
What in the heck do we have to do to this knife?
That doesn't...
Extra butter?
No.
not really a lot of options as far as it goes here.
No.
Like, does Dawn have something? He's got some slippery schemes.
I'm glad we could.
Maybe not. I do love how this game looks. Like so many little cool details. We can get more soup.
That doesn't work. No.
That's interesting we can get more soup though.
This lockpick.
Okay, that's still not working.
What's in these?
That's Express Reserve whiskey. Would you like one?
No.
Whiskey. Dip in the whiskey.
No.
Okay. Very decidedly no.
Great. How can I have to. I bid. Thought.
It's a lot slower than his last one. He must be building up to a mind-blowing ending.
I'm a little too familiar with how sharp this blade is.
I mean, is this something stupid where it's like, oh, you just have to do it like 2 or 3 times and he eventually slips up?
May I join you?
Of course. Take a seat.
I'd like a rematch!
Back for more, eh? You must really want that mouthpiece. Did you bring the knife back?
I don't think this is going to work because there's really no reason to believe it, but I guess it's good for me to try it just in case, because we've had puzzles like that where it's like, oh, the second time he slips up.
Incredible control.
Speed
She's a
control.
slippery one. I'd like to see you beat that.
All right, here goes nothing.
You'll have to do better than that.
That was even slower than last time.
If I can't win playing by their rules, it's time to mix things up.
Ow.
I'll leave you to your game.
See you around.
Nope.
Oh.
No.
This is probably one of those puzzles that will be very obvious to me.
That doesn't work.
Like with a clear head. I've had a little bit of sleep. Alright. I'll save. And I will stew. I'll stew on this one. I've got to be close. I just don't know what it is. It's stew pickles, that's right. making pudding in the middle of the night. They'll come to me. That's it. Very cool game, though. I really like Locomotive. I think we made some pretty good progress with that today.